Hey guys, today I am back with another minimalism video, and I think this is going to be one of my most challenging ones yet, as I'm going to be clearing out my entire office, which has pretty much been used as a dumping ground since we moved in. So I think it's going to be like a few day job because there's no way I can tackle this all in one day. But let me start by showing you what it looks like to start with, and apologies in advance for the mess. So when you come in my office, on the left hand side I just have a pile of like memory boxes and stationery, some spare bedding, then I have my desk which just has a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff on it, a lot of mess underneath. Then we have our guitars. Matt and I both play guitar, so we have quite a lot. Then I already started clearing out my pens the other day and getting rid of the ones that I don't want, or that don't work anymore. And then here is my sofa, which is also like a sofa bed. So as you can see, it's all over the place at the moment, but I think the most logical way to tackle this is to get everything out of all of the boxes and the different areas and sort them into categories around the room, and then I can go through each category one by one and declutter that way, because I love that kind of Marie Kondo style clear out where you can see everything you have of a certain type of thing, because it really puts into perspective what you kind of need and what you don't need. And it's obviously been a lot easier when I've done my wardrobe clear outs and things like that, because all of my clothes are in the same place, where everything is kind of all over the place at the moment. So I need to get everything out and find it first so that I can sort it into categories and then declutter. And yeah, I'm going to stop rambling on now and just get on with it. I already started clearing out my pens and like stationery the other day, which took a really long time because I had to try them all and make sure they worked. So I'll insert that footage first. So yeah, I'll be looking different, so in case you're like, what? That is why. And then yeah, I'm going to get on with doing as much as I can today, but I think it's probably going to go on for quite a few days. So let's get into it. So it has been a couple of days since I started my office clear out, and I've set aside a couple of hours today to just kind of smash through and do as much as I can. And it's definitely at that stage at the moment where it's looking worse before it looks better, because I've just been putting everything in piles around the room. And the main thing I've done so far is to sort out my pens and felt tips and just all that kind of stationery. And yeah, it's kind of, I'll show you how it's organised, but yeah, that's the main thing I've done. And then once that's done, hopefully everything else should be a lot quicker. So everything is organised into categories and colour coded, and now I'm going to go through them and sort out which ones I am going to keep and which I'm going to donate. Oh guys, please don't mess it up. Oh, thanks Pops. Because yeah, there's way too many here, and I've been having a look at the best ways in which you can donate kind of supplies and things so that people that don't have access to them and need them can have them. So the plan for today is just to carry on going through the stationery, and then I think I'm going to leave my memory boxes and do those another time because there's so many, it's ridiculous. The next thing to tackle is this huge box of stationery, and I have no idea what's in here, so this should be interesting. So that box mainly contains like art supplies and pads, but also there were not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, but 7 calculators. Who needs 7 calculators? Like, at what point in my life? I must have just kept losing them and rebuying them. So stupid. So as I was going through all of the notepads that were in that box, I tore out all the pages that had any writing or drawings on, because most of them were completely empty notebooks with just 2 or 3 pages filled up. And it was so nice to see, because a lot of the stuff I haven't seen in maybe 2 or 3 years. So there was an old goals list, which one of my goals was to go vegan, and I was like, definitely accomplished that one. There was also a lot of the original drawings and design ideas for my clothing line, which I started 2 years ago, so that was really cool to see. And yeah, just loads of old kind of memories. So I've put all of those pages in a pile, and I won't go through them today because it'll take me ages, but I'll put that with all of my memory boxes and kind of go through all of that together. Another day, another outfit. I am back for the final day of my office clear out, and I'm very excited to be finished with this because it's been a really long process, but I am almost there. So I think when I last filmed, I was clearing out my stationery boxes, and those are all done now. I've sorted out what I'm keeping, what I'm going to donate, what I'm going to give away. And today I'm just going to be going through my electronics, camera equipment, and I've got some books and homeware stuff under my desk, and everything's been organised into piles, so it should be really quick. And then I've got all of my little storage boxes there. They're all completely empty, so once I've sorted everything out and know what I'm keeping, I can put them there and then put them away and have a nice tidy office. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to get on with that, and hopefully I will be done very soon. So it has been quite a few hours, but I am finally done, and I'm so happy with how it looks. It's just so nice, so tidy, and I'm just really excited to actually work in here now, because ever since we moved I've just been working downstairs or in bed, and it's not very productive. So it's nice to have an office space now which I can go into, and it's just all organised and yeah, ready for work. I've also managed to get rid of quite a lot of things, which is great. I didn't realise how much excess stuff I had. So yeah, let me show you how it looks. So these 4 boxes here I have labelled so I know what's in them. So the top one's got candles, then I've got electronics, camera equipment, and then stationery and art supplies. Then this other box there is empty. Then I have this beautiful box that contains a fascinator that got sent to me by a really lovely company called Warilo. I'll link them down below. But I just think it's a really pretty box, so I'm going to keep it and maybe use it for storage. Then this pile is all of my memory boxes, so I obviously need to cut those down dramatically, but that's a project for another day. Then over here I just have a box of albums and kind of crafting things, because I want to make some photo albums in the new year. Then if I zoom out, this is my desk. So over here I have just got a really nice organised little stationery drawer now. So I got everything out, and it's just all way better organised now. I say as I can't even close it, than it was before. Yeah, I've just got little trays full of things. Oh no, that rubber band. There we go. And then I have a little candle holder that I got from Prague in January. This cute little sheep, which was made by a really lovely lady, and I believe the charity it was to raise money for was Huglets. I can't remember. I'll find out and link it below. And then I have my pencil pot. I have this beautiful picture of Poppy that my friend Anna took. I think one of the first times I met her, so a really long time ago now. My laptop, my screen, some cacti, my peppermint tea in my oh, you can't even see that it says vegan. In my vegan mug, which is by Skedaddle Ceramics. I'll link them below. They're an awesome vegan company too. Then I have my little light box, which says my company name and a couple of candles. Then this is probably the area that will need work. I've just basically stored over here Next to my printer and my shredder, I've got some photo frames that I'm going to mount on the wall eventually, but I haven't yet. And then also this jar, which is called a happy jar, and I did this a couple of years ago and didn't get very far, but basically the idea is every single day you write down something or take a picture of something that just made you happy that day and put it in the jar. Then at the end of the year you can look through it all. So I'm going to try and do that next year because I think that's a really nice idea. Then I have all of our guitars where they were before. Then I need to buy a bookshelf, but for a temporary measure I have my books stacked up here on an old blind that we need to get rid of. And then over here is the sofa bed, modelled by Kitty. Kits, you look so cute. Oh, she can't even hear me. And then over here is all of the things that I am getting rid of. So yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stationery, books, etc. And a lot of this will be in my 30-day minimalism challenge. So I am really happy with how it's turned out. I feel like it's going to be such a nice environment to work in now. And I'm also really pleased with how much I managed to get rid of, because I had no idea how much junk I had in here. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and it's inspired you to declutter the messy room in your house. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!